Hey everyone, Soundwave 8084 here. Just going ahead and do this video. Let's do it live. Why not? It's Turkey Day, Thanksgiving. So everybody who celebrates Thanksgiving, here you go. You can watch this later on. I don't know if people are doing stuff for Thanksgiving right now or not. I currently am not, so not a big deal here. So first off, look at the packaging of the new Mattel slash Hasbro Transformers Hot Wheels Transformers. This one is called Bone Shaker. They did not have Twin Mill at Walmart. I just came upon this guy at Walmart. And I was like, why not? Go ahead and grab them. I mean, they look kind of cool. I'm sort of interested. I didn't like have to have these guys. I really do like the packaging here. You got the collab little symbol here with the Hot Wheels Transformers. Let's look at the figure. 22 steps. Gonna get you all the way around. We have the height is 5 inches or 12.7 centimeters from foot to head or head to toe. And we get nice little blister card packaging here, which I do like. I kind of prefer this type of packaging over the window boxes and stuff they do for deluxes now. These are sort of pricey, but I guess because they're collabs and it's got Hot Wheels, Mattel, all this stuff. So instead of being the regular $27.99 deluxe price, we now have like a $32.99 or whatever deluxe price for these guys. I think they first came out for pre-order on Amazon. They were at like $29.99, but now with the price increases, they have gone up on there as well. So like I said, I really like the packaging. The artwork is nice. The figure looks pretty cool as well. He's got lots of paint apps, so maybe the little price increase is because Mattel and Hot Wheels, they want the car to have painted tail lights, get the painted headlights and all that stuff. Don't skimp out like Hasbro seems to do on their deluxe figures for just the mainline releases. So we're going to open this guy up. It's going to just make a lot of people mad, tear him right off. So be like, the packaging, but, hey, it's fine. Inside here, throw that out to the back, throw that too. We get the instruction booklet here. I have not, like I said, I've not opened this guy yet, so it's first impressions. That's why I went ahead and do it live. I hate this piece of paper. So we got the instructions here. Unfold this out. I'm going to try to transform him without the instructions. Maybe I should look at these. I don't know. But done nice and well. Then we have the figure here. Oh, he's in a thing, and I don't have my scissors around to clip him. Hold on a second here. Not fully prepared. I am back. Wasn't gone very long. Alright, so we're going to clip this guy out. Pull the car out, and he's got his accessory here. Move that stuff out of the way. So the accessory, we got the Crossbones Autobot logo there. Red paint. Done pretty well. Great plastic. Over here we have the Hot Wheel itself. I mean, it does seem to be a little bit quality. It is awfully lightweight, but lots of paint apps on this guy. So he's got all the paint here, here. We got the paint up here as well, some red paint. We actually got big beefy tires, which are nice. Tail lights, more paint back here. Painted seats as well inside of the vehicle. Rolls like a Hot Wheel, extremely well. And let's see, this does store. I threw the packaging down, so I don't have a picture. Let's see, where does it go? I don't know if it goes on the vehicle mode or not. Look at the instruction booklet. Let's see if they show it going on the vehicle here. I don't see it on the vehicle anywhere there. No. I guess it doesn't store on the vehicle. Helps if I stop throwing things around. So we got this slight tab here on the butt end of this, so you probably could, nah. Well, that sucks. I guess we'll just stick it in there. So I can just ride inside the car. Ride or die in there. So, really like the alt mode here, the vehicle. You can see underside here as well. So we'll get to try to transform this sucker on camera without instructions and hope I don't break anything. There's no doors. No, should have made the doors open up. So we'll start off here. We're going to get this here. And how long is it going to take me to transform this guy without looking at instructions? 200 years. That's going to be the legs here. I'll have to probably move something there. No, it's gonna come down. Okay. That comes up. So one of these is gonna have to be the feet. I see something here. Yeah. That's gonna move. It's gonna probably fold in. This is on a hinge, yep. That's going to calm down. All I need to do is I need to stop throwing the package down on the ground and just look at the picture on the back side there, and I can look at the picture and then figure out the transformation. So we got to have this is going to be all the way around, I believe. So that's going to be the back end of the foot. Yeah, it's going to fold up there. There we go. And this is going to come around, probably go as the heel spur, like that. So that is that leg. So we'll bring this down. This is going to come out. I'm going to fold this back. This comes down. It's going to fold up and down. This is going to be the heel spur and go to the back. All right. So legs seem to be complete. Now it's getting to this part here. Arms going to come up from there. Straighten those suckers out. Hands come out. Let's see. This is going to come down. Fold that up. Turn the head around. Let's see. So we got these. They're on like a little hinge. You slide that back. Arms. I guess before I fold that down, we're going to have to hold up. Okay, now I don't know what I did. Okay, it goes the other way. We gotta bring this in because it's got tabs here on the arms. That's probably going to lock into these little slots and stuff here. So it locks the arms in. Now we can turn that around. I think we're almost there. So bring that down, turn them at the bicep swivel, bring the arms up. And I believe we got the figure transformed here into his robot mode. So not bad at all on this guy. So we'll just look at the packaging. Yeah, looks like I nailed it. So put that to the side, turn to the back side here. Maybe something else moves. But first impressions, I actually really like this. I wasn't really big on getting these guys. Actually, but in hand, pretty cool. He's got a little bit of hollow. People don't like that in the inner thigh here, but it's not that egregious. It's not that bad. And the arms are not bad at all. The only hollowness really is just where the arm is going to fold in. It's just right there. It's just not much at all. Backside, you got a little bit you can see on the torso. It is kind of thin at the torso, but it does have a little backpack, or you can call it a handle, so you can handle your business there. Let's see, articulation. We'll just go that real fast. Full split, good kick forward, good kick back, upper thigh swivels, really deep knee bends as far as transformation. We get ankle tilt. I don't think we're going to get ankle tilts here because we got a heel tilt, so we can tilt the heel spur. We're not going to be able to tilt the foot, I can tell. So 360 the waist all the way around. Raise the shoulders. You can get that T-pose going on here. We saw the bicep swivels. 90 degrees on the elbow bends. No wrist swivels or anything there. Head. You got a good up. I love that when figures have a good up, so you can have him flying, actually see where he's going. I love that. 360 that all the way around. And we got a little wobble to and fro as well. Articulation, God. His accessory, I guess, is his club to beat the Decepticons. Honestly, he looks like a Decepticon, especially with the skull and crossbones and the Autobot logo. I would assume he'd be a Decepticon, but the way that it seems to be on the instructions, he's labeled as an Autobot, packaged as Autobot. So I figured Twin Mill looks more like Autobot colors. He looks more like Decepticon colors. He's got a big ass skull in his chest, red eyes. He just looks like a Decepticon. And as far as I can tell, there's no insignia or emblem anywhere on him. Unless it's behind that. No, it just says Hot Wheels. So I think he's going to be a Decepticon on my shelf, and that's just his Autobot beating stick there. So I think his biggest problem in the robot mode is going to be his legs, because you don't seem to have an ankle tilt and they're not A-stanced. So trying to get him posed I was going to look and see if I can find anything different in the transformation here. But maybe I'm missing. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't see anything I'm missing. But these are apparently supposed to tab in on the back as well. It's like you're supposed to feel a lock or something. I don't feel. I mean, I feel like a kind of a catch on this one. This one seems to be a little loose. The head sculpt on the guy is Soundwave-like in the mask, the eyes, the little top on the head here. It even has like the exhaust on the side of his head, which are really cool. They kind of match these back here. Nice oranges paint here. I just think he looks really good. He's got a lot of paint apps. He's got black paint here on the thighs and everything. Like I said, my biggest problem so far is just he doesn't have ankle tilts. He just has heel tilts. So, I mean, you can still, I guess, tilt those to get them to stand. So, yeah, you can use the back heel tilts to get them to get in some poses. So, he looks menacing. He looks pretty cool. Actually, I really do like this figure now. Like, he looks cool in vehicle mode. I thought that was going to be what sold it. And he honestly reminds me of Transformers around the Robots in Disguise 2001 line, where you had a lot of, arms and stuff. He just looks like that kind of figure, minus, rubber tires and stuff like that. That's what he reminds me of. Is a figure that came out in that time frame. So we're going to do some quick size comparisons here. I should have done that in vehicle mode, but I did not. In robot mode, we'll bring in this guy here. A lot bigger. He is from Legacy. I can't remember his name. Point Blank, I believe. I get confused. I think he's bigger, so price he was a lot cheaper than this guy is going to cost you. But I think overall in just paint apps, build quality, I think he's going to win out on that. Another one, we're going to bring in Darkwing Duck, or Darkwing here. Do a slight comparison of the power of the primes. Height is a little more comparable between these two, but definitely in quality, this feels like more quality than what we got back then in Powers of Prime or the Prime Wars trilogy. So this is a quick unboxing and live review I just did. I know no one watched, no one commented. Not a big deal. I was just doing this on Turkey Day, Thanksgiving 2025. I have nothing else to do right now. We're not doing our Thanksgiving until Sunday. So I just wanted to make a quick video, put it up. I really love his leg articulation. So he's a nice figure. He's chunky in the legs. He's thin in the arms. Thin in the waist. But I really love his head sculpt. Everything about this figure. I could actually double dip on this guy and be fine. Except for the price. If I get him on sale, I'll get a second one. So I can have one in alt mode and one in robot mode. I love the skull in the front. Very menacing. Holding the headlights and stuff with his hands. Pretty cool. I actually really do like this figure here. Now, I would recommend picking this guy up. Now, the price, like I said, is very high. If you can get on sale somewhere, maybe. I mean, it just came out, though. But maybe. My Walmart has a ton of this guy on the shelf. Maybe he'll go on clearance, months down the road, and you can get one on clearance. But a lot of paint apps, a lot of good articulation, and he's got a good design in robot mode. And, of course, in alt mode, and that's because Mattel and their Hot Wheels line. Anyway, thanks for watching this quick unboxing review. Till next one, peace out.